Caused the Montreal Canadiens to adjust their strategy heading into the expansion draft. Weber may have played his last game in Montreal, and it's not because he's going anywhere other than maybe the Hockey Hall of Fame. With more, once again, here's Gino Reda.
Alongside our director of scouting, Craig Budden. Craig, as teams around the NHL continue to put the finishing touches on their protected list for the expansion draft, a bombshell out of Montreal with word that their captain, Shea Weber, may have played his final game in the NHL. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. Craig, how does this affect your protected list for the Habs?
Well, first on Shea Weber, keep in mind he's got 5 years left on his contract, and I'm not betting that he's played his last game, Gino, to be straightforward with you. I saw a similar situation with a beat-up Timo Solani, and coming out of the lockout, he had the time to heal. He had the time to get his body right to back to where he could be an impact player. I think Shea Weber has the same opportunity. Now, as it affects the protected list, this shifts things for the Montreal Canadiens because while they may have considered a 8 skaters, 1 goaltender scheme protecting 4 defensemen, clearly now they're going to expose Shea Weber. They protect the 3 defensemen, Petrie, Edmondson, and Sherratt, and they go with 7 forwards. If they would have gone with the 8 skaters and 1 goaltender, they would have lost either Lekkonen or Evans or Byron. So now they can protect those guys. And really, when you look at where the Montreal Canadiens find themselves, there's no other place that they will go.
Getting back to Shea Weber, I think all hockey fans will agree with you. We desperately hope that Shea Weber does come back and play in the NHL again. But if he doesn't, how will he be remembered?
Well, Gino, you used the word bombshell news out of Montreal. He was a bombshell player, is a bombshell player. I mean, look at what he just did for the Montreal Canadiens en route to the Stanley Cup final. He's been a first-team All-Star. He's been a second-team All-Star. He has won at every significant level outside of the Stanley Cup. He's a presence on the blue line. I mean, when you look at his abilities, despite not winning a Norris Trophy, nothing should diminish the impact that Shea Weber has on a game. Much like Scott Stevens did, Shea Weber, just by having a presence in the game, he made his presence known as well with his physical play, with that big booming shot. And we're looking at certainly a Hall of Fame player.
Absolutely. Getting back to the expansion draft now, with the players that will be exposed, according to you, on your protected list, what's most attractive to the Seattle Kraken?
Well, I think that Jake Allen becomes the most attractive. Jonathan Drouin is not on the protected list. We saw that he had to take a leave of absence during the course of the season. And for Jonathan Drouin, a very talented and gifted offensive player. So do I think that the Seattle Kraken would bet on him at $5.5 million? No. But could there be a deal there where Montreal absorbs part of the salary and it makes betting on that offensive capability and talent a little bit more palatable for the Seattle Kraken? So just something to watch for. But I think at this point in time, Jake Allen is the most attractive player.
Well, if this is the end of the career for Shea Weber, the accomplishments are incredible. World Championship gold, 2 Olympic golds, World Junior gold, World Cup gold, surefire Hockey Hall of Famer, as you say, Craig.
Well, the expansion draft goes on Wednesday. Tomorrow at 3 Eastern, a trade freeze begins for all clubs unless the deal involves the Kraken. And then at 5 Eastern, teams will be required to submit their protected player list, with Vegas being the only club excluded. Those lists will be revealed to the public on Sunday morning. The Kraken also have an exclusive window from July 18th to the 21st to interview and potentially sign pending free agents who are left.